You know, we just don't have enough time every day. I'm running so far behind. I want to just get to the windmill thing real quick. To produce 20% of the U.S. electricity, how many turbines? How many big, huge... Ready? I love this. 186,000 windmills. Seriously, that's going to be... It would cover the entire state of West Virginia. At least we wouldn't have any problem with those coal mines, huh? That's great. Okay, I want to talk to you again about Crime Inc. And it is not just limited to the Obama administration. It is much bigger than that. It represents what our entire government system has become over several years. But man, it is in high gear. As you will see in the coming weeks, it is going global now. The oil spill we're now seeing is the blame is being tossed around by all of the parties involved. The administration is saying BP is going to have to pay. Again, jackbooted thugs come to mind. The government says they're going to have to keep the boot on their throat. Here it is.
Our job is basically to keep the boot on the neck of British Petroleum.
We will keep our, as Secretary Salazar said, our boot on the throat of BP.
Oh, that's great. I think we should stop buying boots for the government. BP is saying, not our fault. They're saying it's Transocean's fault. Here's the thing. I thought government regulation was supposed to save us all from greed and corruption. Okay? That's what the government is saying. We've got to... And they were supposed to save us from all these, oil rig explosions. In the fallout of the Exxon Valdez spill, the Oil Pollution Act of 1990 required that oil spill technology be on hand before a crisis. Furthermore, a 1994 response plan specifically for Gulf oil spills outlined how to contain spills far before any oil hit land. One recommendation? It's called a fire boom. Have you heard the fire boom thing? It is. That's how it works. A little boat takes that thing, corrals all the oil, then they set the oil on fire. That's how you do it. You burn the oil right off the top of the water. This was a government plan. It specifically recommends the government have fire booms on hand to stop these spills. Well, the government didn't have any fire booms. 8 days after the explosion, the Obama administration scrambled to buy the only fire boom they could find. Question number one, why are they trying to buy a fire boom, when in 1994 the response plans, we should have them? Why is our government buying one 8 days after? Why? And then they asked the company to go around trolling around the globe to see if, hey, Puerto Rico, do you have any fire booms we could borrow? That's question number three. Has the greatest nation on the face of the earth been reduced to got any spare change guy that you see, Is that who we are now? So they didn't follow their own recommendation. They said that would never happen. Yeah, never happen. It's kind of like as crazy as people flying planes into buildings. What do you say we stop saying, oh, that could never happen? In 2006, the Minerals Management Service exempted BP and other oil companies from implementing a safety shutoff switch. That's the next thing they did. They exempted them. Damn that evil George W. Bush and Dick Cheney and Halliburton in bed with big oil. It is all their fault. Yeah. Except BP got another pass from the MMS on a detailed environmental impact analysis after 3 reviews of this area concluded that a massive oil spill was unlikely. Really? Now, question is, why? Why would MMS give them a pass? We asked. Congressman Issa told us that an Interior Inspector General report says that MMS, a government agency, gave preferential treatment in awarding contracts. What? They received improper gifts and kickbacks from industry personnel in exchange for lucrative contracts. Crime Inc. What? They abused drugs with coworkers and, yes, had sex with subordinates. The only thing missing here is a tickle party, but I bet we could find it. They're so busy doing favors and getting high, the MMS still can't accurately account on how much oil and natural gas is even being pumped out of our federal land, and if the royalties are being paid to you, the U.S. taxpayer. But there's your federal government regulation. Oh, by the way, the exemption this last time, that wasn't Dick Cheney or Halliburton or George W. Bush. No, no, no. That exemption was awarded on April 6, 2009 by the Obama administration. Oh, and another thing. According to Politico, BP and its employees have given more than $3.5 million to federal candidates over the last 20 years, with the largest chunk of their money going to Barack Obama. Back in a second.